kind of sort of going through, doing the usual. So this is the after take with Dr. Fred Moss. It was super duper cool, freaking awesome. Him and I stayed on after camera for a little bit and just chatted. So it was super cool. I learned a lot and I got my perspectives like expanded a lot. um, and boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I've got a lot to digest. And part of me is like, felt called out, but that's the best kind of feeling to have too, because that means I now have things that I know I can work on that I don't know that I can work on. If you're wondering why, sorry, if you're wondering why I'm a little confused, just go back and listen to the whole episode. It's really good. But we're talking about things we know, things we don't know, and how having an open mind can actually leave us with a closed mind. And with that, whenever I was in Nehemiah, speaking of Nehemiah, whenever I was in Nehemiah, whenever I got my Johari window, which is where everyone else fills out a sheet of characteristics of strengths and weaknesses, um, and you compare what everyone else saw versus what you see in yourself. So I was in line with pretty much everything except for that one. I said open minded, everyone else said closed minded, and I was in my feelings on that. And it wasn't until about 2, 3 weeks ago that I realized having an open mind can keep me closed minded too. It's a paradox. Trust me, it's confusing and it sucks, but it is one of those things that leaves everything, well, entertaining to say the least. So, anyways, with Dr. Fred, we're going to see him on again, and we're going to find out how we can undiagnose ourselves, how we can go about doing different things to mitigate what medication is supposed to be there for. So, he's saying that essentially taking medicine to prevent something, and then did you just, yeah, that sounded a lot louder though. Maybe upstairs neighbors. Who knows? Anyways, no. What was I saying? Damn it. Um, medication. That's another thing. If it's really messing with my memory, I need to get off of it. And I'm not saying that his changed my mind on it. It's one of those things that I've always hated medicine, always, and I've been struggling with, do I stay on the medicine or not? Do I stay on it or not? And it's one of those fear things where it's like I'm afraid of like what happened, who am I if I'm not on it? But I just got the answer. I'm going to have a little bit of an episode, and then once I can push through it, it'll be okay. But boy, it's going to be a rough ride. So well, I don't know if we're going to do it anytime soon. But that's the thing, is that I have a warning, so can't say I wasn't warned. But with Dr. Fred, we're going to be able to sit there and really dive into a little bit more. And I mean, it was a great conversation. I just wish that some of y'all were in there because it was really, really, really good. And I would have loved to see some audience interaction. So, how about next time we're live? Y'all hit like, y'all share it, y'all come in, ask a question, and then leave. Y'all don't have to stick around for the answer. Y'all can just be like, all right, hi, bye. And with that, I just had someone pop in, and we're ending this after take, anyways. So, that was Dr. Fred, and you're going to be able to check out his full episode on Facebook, on YouTube, on the live stream section, or you can check it out in about a week and it'll be on Spotify, YouTube in its published version. So it'll be a little bit easier to find what you want to find. So, with that being said, thank you for listening to Retrieving Sanity on, well, this part isn't on the radio, so this is just YouTube, Facebook, whatever social you're watching it on. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye.